To answer question 1, first of all, I would remind the entire committee of youth panelists that we are supposed to be inclusive and we are supposed to listen to each and every person's perspective in the decision making. Then I would send a private message first to the panelist who is speaking on top of others so that they can be reminded to give others room to be able to speak. Then I will also, to ensure that the panelists who are quiet can also be able to take part in the discussion, I would suggest that we get time for each one of us to speak out, to voice out our opinions. So we create an order. This person goes first, this person goes next, until everyone has been able to speak out and share what they have to do so that we can continue the meeting. The second question, what I would do is, I would first of all remind the panelists that we have to follow the criteria when choosing the grant to fund. So we'll go through the entire criteria to make sure that we have considered the minority groups, to make sure that we have considered the budgeting, the format, how the grant was written, so that we can make sure that all the decisions we are going to make to accept the different grants to be funded is actually within the required procedure. So after going through that, if the disagreements have still continued, we would then take a vote. I would ask everyone that we take a vote after going through the procedure and we have seen that these grants have been up to date and they are able to be funded. So we'll take a vote on which one to go with in order to choose the winning grant. Regarding my experience in administration and collection of data, I currently serve as the class president of the mentorship class, which is a program that aims at empowering youth with relative 21st century skills which they need to become successful in their careers. And administering this, I lead a group of 3 other teams which are in charge of different activities like the social media, the graphics design, and the magazine of the mentorship class. So what I make sure is that all the teams, we have meetings in time, and I also make sure that any data we are collecting, we do it through a feedback form which we send out to each and every mentee. So how I'll be able to utilize this is first of all by having regular meetings with my team to make sure that we are all on the same page, and always sending out feedback forms at the end of probably every month or every session so that people could give their individual feedback for the session, which we can use to make the other sessions well, and also make a report on how well the meetings went or on the progress we are making so far, and use that to make more changes which will be better.